Ladies Who Glow Places here, where ambitious women glow. Real talk for real women going through life.
Wellness, wisdom and women going places, whether in business or travel.
Living well, laughing lots and loving life for women who believe that life can only get better. I'm Carol.
I'm Judi.
And I'm Gill.
Welcome to another episode. We are so excited. We're here this morning actually, and I think I've got dementia.
Very
early.
Very early.
I have dementia. I've forgotten everything.
She forgot William's name.
William's name, Judy's coffee.
Exactly.
Everything.
And I'm just out my bed.
So it is early, guys.
So we have been having a wee bit of a laugh before we came on camera this morning. In fact, Jill was thinking about renaming the podcast. What were you going to name it?
My boyfriend is a fanny.
No,
you can't say that.
You can.
You can.
Okay.
You can. Yeah. No, it was actually, we were having a laugh. I'm actually taking a wee ready. Because I said a bad word.
It's the menopause.
No, we were just having a laugh this morning because David and I were just chatting this morning and he was waking me up saying, "You don't look like you're glowing this morning. You're not a lady who glows. You better get out of that bed and get ready." And I was saying to him, "Oh my God, you're not my dad. Like, I can get ready and all that."
And then we talked about Jill's daddy issues.
I know, which I probably do have. But then he was like, "You should name your podcast My Boyfriend is a Fanny." And I said to him, we would need to put out episodes every single day because everybody, and then we were actually really talking about it. Like we could have people phoning in telling us about their boyfriend was a fanny that day, or like sending us emails and we could just talk about. So if you want to tell us why
bring that in if you would want
is a fanny
that,
or
guys,
your
if you
husband.
want that,
I was going to say we need to have boyfriend/husband because I don't want to get a boyfriend because I've got a husband and that's enough.
No,
one's enough.
And by the way, that's vice versa as well. Like if it's your wife or girlfriend who's annoying you, we do not discriminate.
Men or women.
Yeah, so basically if your partners are annoying you, send us an email.
And we can sort it out.
Yeah.
Or we can discuss it. We can discuss it. Make you feel better about it.
So that was funny this morning. It was.
So what have you guys been up to this week?
Ooh.
Judy, what have you been doing?
So me and my girls from Massage and Glow all went to the River City Rap Party.
Is that River City as in the TV programme?
Yes, River City, the TV programme. So it was in the West End in Ardmore. Or even that way, or more.
Did you have a pint and a pie?
No, but we could have if we wanted. So it was because that's well known for that.
I know,
it is. I've never done that. So we went there on a couple of Sundays ago, and it was their last. I think they filmed the last one on the 27th. So that's been running for 24 years.
Is it stopping altogether?
Totally stopped.
I thought it had stopped.
That's a bit of an institution, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shame. So
Wee Bob and all
is that funding?
No, I think it's just a BBC. Right. The way I think what's happened is I think people's viewing has changed. And I think possibly the land that they so it's up in Dumbarton, and the land, I think the lease was up, and I think the BBC had just decided, obviously. So it's really sad. Some of the people have been in it from the beginning.
24 years? I would never have realised it was as long as that.
So we've probably worked up there massaging them for maybe about 5 or 6. So we're kind of part of the team. So it was an absolute honour to be invited, and it was nice to be in like around the sort of like the talent and all the, do you know what I mean, and all the different people, and you could see like,
and socially,
you could see like the camera people, you could see the difference in, like, there was people that were super dressed up, and then there was people that so weren't, do you know, that way. So it was lovely. It was a free bar, there was like wee posh nibbles and stuff, so we stayed for a couple of hours kind of to pay our respects, is that what you call it, like thingy. So it was lovely, it was really nice. Nice to see people in their, you know, relaxed surroundings, but it did get a wee bit emotional, obviously, because these people are obviously going, so but so that was us. So but it was lovely, it was a really nice night out, it was a beautiful night, and the weather's changing, so it's all getting nice, isn't it? So it was lovely. So that's where we've been this week.
Oh, that sounds
lovely.
Good. Very glam.
Yeah, it was lovely. Mix them with the stars. Right, Carol Jackson, where have you been?
So I was at a hen do. Yeah, so we went, it was quite a posh hen do. Well, it started off posh as they do, and it was a boozy brunch. So we went to Cuvée in Princess Square.
Yeah.
And they had the wee area at the side all cordoned off, and the food, there was so much food and not a lot of people eating. So that was nice.
So was
and
it kind of like, did they have alcohol and stuff
yeah,
on tap sort of thing for
well,
you?
The package, you get one and then you just bought the rest, which was
Right,
good.
okay.
But then we left there and we went to Supercube, which is a karaoke place in Glasgow. So it's a bit like, I think, a Japanese karaoke place. It's got different rooms, different sizes.
Yeah.
So depending on the size of your group, and you've got it for 2 hours, you just choose your karaoke, get up there, sing, dance, drink.
So you're just in this, and did they bring drinks and stuff in for you?
You get a wee buzzer you can press, or you can go to the bar
And is
yourself.
it a person that comes in, or is it like a Japanese robot?
No. I think
You know what we expect
the
them in?
concept.
Yeah, because things like that will happen.
That's what-
yeah,
that's-
I mean, I think
definitely.
it's longer term, but
Right,
those bartenders out of business.
They're going to hear this now and use that. Use my idea.
Right, that's patented.
I know.
So it was really good. It was really good. And then I left after the karaoke, but I know the girls went on and did some more.
And what was your song, Carol? What did you sing?
Oh no, I sang really badly. I'm such a bad singer, but I sang All the Single Ladies. But don't do it because it's really, really fast. I couldn't keep up.
Yeah. It was like, I
just get
tried
the
to
chorus.
sing Where Is My
Oh,
Husband?
Where Is My
one
Husband?
time.
That's so hard.
And like I can sing one verse of it and like the chorus. And the rest of it, I was just like,
because she's so rappy sings.
so fast.
Right, okay.
Don't try and sing that in the karaoke unless you've practiced it a million.
I know, but there was some professional singers there as well, so I felt a bit intimidated. So I went near the end when everybody was drunk. They thought it was good.
Right, okay. I think if you put the effort in, doesn't
I
it?
know,
Then it
I
kind of comes
danced.
across.
I
That was
danced.
good.
Well,
was
that's
good.
it.
No, it's good.
It's about the vibes. It's about the vibes,
And what about
Karen.
you, Jill? What have you been?
I've been doing quite a lot this week. So on Saturday, we went to the Gatsby, which is a cocktail and wine bar in Renfrew.
Amazing.
And it's so nice. It's like table service. So the drinks are really lovely. And they come round and say, what is it that you would like? And then you get like a tab and you just pay it at the end. They do like cheese boards and kind of snacks and things. And it's all like, the decor's all like kind of flapper era. So there's like dresses, I don't even know what you call them, but they're completely fringed and they've got them like on mannequins. That's what I was looking for, like mannequins at the back, and like all the decor is 1920s. It's really, really nice. So we went there for a few, and then we went to another pub. So we went to another pub where a friend was actually singing. So that was that. And where else have I been this week? I've been to the cinema.
Oh yes, you've seen.
I know, I saw the Michael movie.
How was it then?
It was lovely. Like, I was actually crying. And I had goosebumps.
Is his cousin or something that plays?
Yeah, it's his nephew.
His nephew.
It's his nephew.
And does
I'm
he look
sure
like
it's
him?
Jermaine's son. He does look like him.
he?
And do you know what the funny thing is? I didn't realise that it was Jermaine's. Is it Jermaine's son? I'm sure it's Jermaine's son. Hopefully I've not got that wrong. But anyway, I was thinking all the way through the movie, God, he's so like him, like the way like he embodies his moves and all that kind of thing. And I know a lot about Michael Jackson, right? I spent a lot of time studying
And was
Michael
he, like,
Jackson
doing
in
his
my
dancing and
childhood.
stuff? Or-
Oh,
Was he right? Okay,
amazing, like
right.
on point. And I was thinking, God, it's almost, I remember thinking it's almost like he's related to him. And then found out
That he's
after that it was actually his nephew. So that was so good. I had goosebumps all the way through it. I had a tear in my eye. It really took me back. And I've always been quite sad about Michael Jackson passing away because I was going to go and see the This Is It tour. But also just being a massive fan, like it was good. I'm very aware that the movie, it definitely plays into the hands of people like me who are like a real fan and doesn't go into like the hard stuff, the nitty gritty, all of that kind of stuff. It's not there for that. It's just there for entertainment purposes. And I just enjoyed it for what it is. But there is a part 2. So at the end I was like, oh, is
Maybe
that
the
it
part
finished?
2 goes into the nitty gritty stuff.
It doesn't.
Does
It
it
doesn't,
not?
because I've checked it out on like TikTok and
'Cause
stuff. And
Is
it's
it coming out when the
Names
second one
like
come
that.
out then?
I don't know. And like so people are speaking about it like Paris Jackson and different things, and they're saying, you know, it's just entertainment. It's not going to go into like any of that. So, but it was good. It was really good. It was so nostalgic, the music and all that. And
That's
I went
nice.
to the showcase in Linwood,
Love it.
which I just love because you get it's like
The posh seats.
the posh seats, but every one's a posh seat. And I didn't know this, so I'd been going to other cinemas and sitting in normal seats. And then like a year and a half ago, I discovered that every seat was like a
don't know,
live
it's like-
actor.
do they
Cinema
have
has
normal
basic.
seats
Do they have basic
anymore?
anywhere? Where have you been? Have you been going to Braehead? Braehead still get basic seats.
What, that big cinema in Braehead?
As far as I
That was a
know.
newish cinema.
No.
Is that not a showcase or is that an old?
No, that's an Odeon.
That's an Odeon.
That's an Odeon.
Yeah.
So when I discovered this,
the
I've
seats
never
are
been to another cinema since.
Well, I was actually thinking about going to Everyman.
I
You know,
love
the
the
Oh, the one
Everyman
in
ones.
What did
Princess Square.
Johnny and I
yeah.
went to see the one about the ping pong guy, you know, Kylie Jenner's boyfriend.
All right.
Johnny and I went one afternoon to see that.
Oh.
I've been
I
loads
think
of times.
that's a
but
good thing. You can go in the afternoon and
Yeah,
still feel as if
yeah.
you're having a wee day out,
Uh-huh,
and then go into
yeah.
Cuvée and have some champagne.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly,
Of
exactly.
course. So we went to see that, but I mean, I would probably say these seats are comfier than that seat.
Really?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay.
I
The
would say that-
showcase at Lynn, it's
Well, I
so
go to
comfy.
the one at the fort because I'm closer to the
yeah.
fort, and
And is it a
it's-
showcase?
and it's
Right,
big
okay.
comfy seats in there as well. I think I don't know if you pay extra if you're in the middle or I don't know, but
I think there's
really
certain
good.
places, isn't there? That,
I can't remember.
Yeah,
that.
these ones are, it's all the same seats all the way through, and they just go all the way back. I really am going to take
staff
a
are good, and
blanket.
do you know what as well? What I like about that, their insider card's quite good.
Oh,
You get quite
Is
a lot
it?
of points for that
Oh,
if you've got an insider card. Yeah,
right,
so-
okay.
so the
I should
insider
probably
card
get
is-
that then
yeah.
because there's another
Well, I've
film
got,
coming out that I want to see about Billie Eilish.
well, I've got, with my bank account, I get discounted
do you?
Bank account's
cinema.
that?
We're all
an
wanting in
RBS.
Carol's bank account now.
I
do
know.
we?
An
What,
RBS one,
what
you get
perks do we get?
discounted.
Yeah, I ain't got an RBS. Nobody told me that.
I'm not.
Have a look.
I'll have a look.
I don't know if it's because of the card I've got.
Oh, it might be, darling. It might be. Okay, Carol. Okay. The deluxe
monthly
gold
pay-
one.
the
The
monthly
gold
payment.
one. The gold one. Oh no, I think I've got. Is it the one that's got the insurance and stuff on it?
It's got insurance. I've got access to the lounges at the
Yeah, I think
airport.
we've got that.
Have a
I don't
look.
get money off the cinema because I go to the cinema a lot.
Have a look. Have a look at your app.
Sometimes you just don't take advantage, do you?
I
Do
know
you know what I
you
mean?
No,
don't
I know.
know these things. that
I
you-
don't
Can
have
I
any of
just-
that with my bank account.
Can I just say something that's really good that's happened? Not taking off Jill because I know Jill's got another couple of things, but Marks and Spencers have updated their app.
Right.
You know, their little app. And
The Sparks.
the Sparks, because their Sparks thing was absolutely rubbish.
Yep.
And now they've updated it and it's amazing. Just to let you know,
Is
just
it?
a wee bit extra.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I sent my
good.
friend some flowers this week and I get £5 back on my
right.
card. So then,
Oh, they do reward. They're doing some sort of rewards.
yeah, so
now,
it's
aren't they?
better now. So you get money back. So every
Oh,
time you
that's
spend,
good.
you get money back. Anyway, sorry, Jill.
That's
There you
good. No, it's fine because that's just really what I was chatting about that. And then, yeah, where else have I been to this week? Upper East Side.
Oh, lovely.
So that's
New
a
York?
little cafe in
New York?
Glasgow Road.
She was in New York this
New
year.
York.
Our girl. She was glowing and glowing.
No, just in Glasgow Road and Paisley. A wee food place. It was lovely. Yeah, it was really lovely. I had like a steak salad,
Nice.
and it was really nice. It was really nice. So yeah, that's been me.
A busy week.
That's
a
it
busy
has
week.
it's
because
been a
the
really
sun's
busy week.
out, you want to get out as
You're
well,
just like,
isn't
aren't
it?
you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
And
Get
I
the
guess-
gardening done
I
and
know.
all that. I
Just-
did that too.
As a business owner, like just taking the time out to do that and the whole self-care thing, I think is really important. Because I know when I started the business, it was just like full on. I started as a side hustle. So it was like working full time plus trying to do things in the business and never took any time out for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
And it's carried on like that. You get into a really bad habit. And I think over the last year, I've thought to myself, I can't keep doing it. So I've really tried to make sure that I'm getting days off and like
Yeah.
trying to recharge some of my batteries as well. How do you guys find it?
Well, it's important to do. I try my best, but sometimes I'll have weeks where it's like I had a week there which was so intense on me, like Judi. On sometimes the girls are it's more intense on them, but when I have a week like that, so I kind of had a day. So I had a day off yesterday, and a day off today, and I've got a quiet day tomorrow. So I try and balance it up. But we've at the end of May we've got like event after event after event.
Yeah.
So I can see it coming. And then after that, I think what I'm going to try is Johnny and I are going to try and get away for a couple of days.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I try and sort of like think, because I know it's going to be so intense for maybe like even 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And if we're massaging, you know, big long periods like that, then we have to.
It's so physically draining on
Yeah.
you as well as emotionally draining, I think.
And
like
mentally,
because the energy that people bring or that they have, and you're trying to change that energy for them.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
that can be emotionally and mentally draining as well as the physical side of it, you know, because you're taking what everybody else has got, you're taking that on, aren't you?
Yeah. And you need to, you know, it's kind of like you want people to feel better. That's my job to do it, you know. So so you have to turn up and be 100%. So I kind of like get it in my head and I say, right, so there's 3 busy days. So then there's a day. So what I'll do is on that day maybe like I'll book my massage, I'll do, you know, so I know I have to do that. For me to turn up for my customers and my family and everybody,
that's
then
really
I have
important.
to recharge. So I'm aware of that. So sometimes I'll just like book a little day, and something I will do is I'll go to the cinema myself sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I find that that turns my brain right off. It's like going to the cinema. So I'll kind of maybe have my massage in the morning, then I'll maybe do my hot yoga, and then I'll maybe go to the cinema. Just go to the cinema, just like not planned, but do it. And I love that.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
afternoon
it.
cinema. Yeah, afternoon cinema. So that's kind of the
Take
way
a blanket.
I do it. Take a blanket.
I'll do you a couple of cocktails.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
This is great, isn't it? Massage, cinema,
Exactly, I
blanket,
know.
cocktails.
What about yourself, Jill? What do you do?
Do you know, it's actually funny because I need to, obviously it's a wellness business that I run, and the first thing to go is my own wellness. That's, and I recognise the irony in that so much. Like, I can go through periods where I'm really, really busy, and it can be very, very draining on me mentally and physically. Like if I'm teaching a lot of yoga to kids, and yoga to kids is it's not the same as you going to your yoga and doing like your practice for yourself, you know. It's like it's got to be full on all the time. Apart from maybe 5 minutes at the end when we're teaching them how to take a minute, you know. So that can be physically, and then emotionally and mentally it can be really draining as well if you're dealing with teenagers who one of the things that I've been talking to teachers about this week is like suicidal ideation, you know, and it, you know, you're working with kids.
So tell us about that. What does that mean? What's that?
And it basically means kids who are considering suicide.
Suicidal thoughts.
Okay.
So suicidal thoughts. That's
scary, isn't it?
That's what it is. And it can be that, or it could be self-harm, or it could be, you know. So a lot of that, when you're being with these young people, you give everything of yourself, you know, you give everything, you know, and that can be, I'm doing a lot of one-to-ones at the moment, and that it can just be really draining. And then I notice then I come home because I'm maybe driving, I'm maybe an hour and a half away.
Sometimes she'll message me, and it's funny because she thinks I can hear her, but she's obviously messaging me while she's driving, and she'll go, "Hi Judy," and I'll go, "Oh, okay," and I can't actually hear her because she's so far away from the thing. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want to say to you, but now I've said to you, so it's kind of like I can't always hear you. So when I answer back, it might be a different topic because I can't hear you. At least you know now.
But yeah, I mean, in the driving, yes. I mean, right now I'm kind of enjoying it because the weather has been lovely, and I'm driving down to Ayrshire, so I can see all the fields and the lambs.
You're not listening to anything like any audible
podcast,
books or a
sometimes yes, I do listen to podcasts, or I do like affirmations and gratitude and all that kind of stuff in the car as well. But a lot of the time it's decompressing. Is it like I'm decompressing in the car? But that can be hard because it's like the M77 and it's so busy and whatever. And then when I come home, I'm straight on as well. Like I'm switched on because I've got to be.
You've got your other hat
I
on.
need to take Daniel for his boxing, and then it's back. You know, you're getting back at 8 o'clock at night and you're making the dinner, or you know, I'm trying to make sure that I see David, or dealing with my mum, or, you know, there's a million other things to get done. So the first thing that goes is my self-care.
Yeah.
And I find that fitting in little things when I can is something that works for me. But I've noticed myself being a lot more stressed lately. I think it's because we've got more schools and more work, and it's great. It's wonderful. Like, the more children I can help, the better. Like, that's always been my aim. But my self-care went away. So this week I went to yoga class.
Amazing.
Big up the Renfrew Health and Wellness Hub that's just opened. Well, it's not just open, but they've just got their sign in their window sign this week. So big
where's
up
that
to
in
Megan.
Renfrew then? Oh, lovely Megan. Right,
Lovely
okay,
Megan.
yeah.
So it's Dunlop Crescent.
Right,
So if you know where the Sue Rider shop is on the corner, there's a little crescent that goes round there. It used to be the Highland Star.
She's done some work for us, hasn't she?
It used to be the Highland Star Chinese takeaway, and I used to go there for a 3-course business lunch.
I love a business
By the way,
lunch.
when I was at school,
Did you at lunchtime?
at lunchtime, we used to go, you get in and out in half an hour, 3-course business.
you? I love
It was called a
that.
businessman's lunch.
I remember
And
a
we used to go-
businessman's lunch. I love it.
Whilst you were at school, I would have slept in the classes.
Maybe she did.
Probably did. Probably did.
It was maths.
So they've opened, and I'm doing, this is also with the Renfrew Development Trust. I'm trying to remember to give everybody their little plug
Can
here.
I also say about Dee, who does the sound bath? She's
She's
does,
there on a Wednesday.
So she does it on a Wednesday. So
Dee
she sometimes-
Shepherd, I think.
She sometimes works with us as well. Yes.
And she, do you know, it was great. It was just great to go and do a yoga class. It wasn't Megan who was running the class. It was a woman called Lorna, but it was nice. And I just kind of, hello, and just kept myself to myself, just did the yoga, and then off I went. And this week, the class is Pilates, and the week after that is going to be dance. So it's like a 3-week little taster of what you want to do. So I went to that, and I've been back out in the garden in my bare feet, because I like to do that in the morning. A wee bit of grounding. So yeah, and going for a big walk, because my wee dog's got a sore leg, so I've not been going on the big walk. So I've just taken myself for a big walk and things like that. So I'm really trying to build it back in, because it's so important. And actually, I'm a total hypocrite, because even when I interview staff, one of the things I say one of the questions that I ask is, a lot of this work can be quite heavy. You can get quite a lot of disclosures from a distressed young person. How do you protect your energy, and how do you look after yourself? So I ask people that question in interview,
So
and then
you don't do it.
I forget about it for myself. But I think that's one of the things of being a business owner and a mum.
Even slot, like I'm making it up, but a Monday or a Tuesday when Daniel's at boxing, can you give that time to yourself to do something like that? So every week you're actually doing it.
I can. The difficulty is that he's in there, and I'm like, what else do I need to do? Like during that time, I'm like, do I need to go?
But I know.
So maybe just need to go to the gym or something, because there's not a class on at that time.
Yeah.
I've checked that out, but maybe on a Monday I can just maybe go to the gym or just go for a walk.
a long walk or
Even if it's a walk in Paisley, because that's where the gym is. Shout out to Renfrewshire Boxing as well. Renfrewshire Amateur Boxing Club. I know. That's what we're hoping for. So I could probably, go for a nice walk around the banks of the river in Paisley.
Just be careful.
Watch out for shopping trolleys.
I know, exactly. I love it.
But yeah, that's what I do. So I'm getting back into it. I've reminded myself, but it does seem to be with me. It does seem to be the first thing to go. Is my own self-care and my own practice.
I know. And Judi, you talk about going to your hot yoga. You've inspired me. So I've found a studio in near where I live that've done hot yoga, and I was going to go last week. I think it's the Yoga Pod or something. It's honestly, it's 5 minutes away from where I am, so I have no excuse. I'm a member of the gym, but they don't do hot yoga. But I did hot yoga years ago, and I absolutely loved it. So I was going to go last week, but the weather was too nice. So
you could do hot yoga in your own garden.
Do you know, I love hot yoga when it's hot outside. For some reason, I don't know why, because the pod's always quiet. It's always because obviously people are outside. Do you know what I mean? But I love it when it's hot outside.
So I just need to make that first move and get to go.
Good for you. Good for you.
But no, finding after you'd mentioned it, I thought, right, I'm going to have a look. I don't fancy travelling to the south side or anything.
Yeah.
that would be in my head. I'm going, I'm not going, I'm going, I'm not going. So the fact that it's 5 minutes away, I've got no excuse
Brilliant.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So this week, so we can talk about it maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe next week. Maybe the week after.
At least it's on your radar.
It's on my
the main
mind.
thing,
Yes.
that's the main thing.
Yes.
But I think it's
Has anyone done these hot and cold pod things as well, where you
Oh, the
you
sauna and the ice
do an
bath
ice
thing.
bath?
No,
No.
not yet.
but one of us should actually go and
Uh-huh,
try it
yeah.
out so we can tell her.
a friend of mine had said to me about it, but I'm going to be honest. I don't like going in a cold water. I hate it.
I
So-
don't like it either, but everyone
actually
says it's
hate
good for you.
It's really good for your endorphins.
Uh-huh.
And
It is.
yeah.
It is.
I don't mind it. I actually have a cold shower every morning.
Do you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cold shower
I
every
I
morning.
tried that for a wee
that. I
while, but
tried like turning the water to cold, but it just didn't do anything for me.
Did not. Oh no.
I find now I turn it up the opposite way.
You're a wee hot girl. Oh, it's
because I just feel so uncomfortable, and I know it's meant to be like you're meant to be uncomfortable, but
yeah.
I just don't like it. And I was reading some articles as well that, you know, about women and women's bodies are not meant to be against
Extreme.
the cold extreme as much as men.
Right.
It was an
Why's
article, I
that?
can't
That's
remember
interesting.
where that was actually, that we can't tolerate the cold as much as men. But do you know what? I think what it is that everybody's got something that works for them.
Uh-huh, absolutely.
And that's something that doesn't work for me because
Yeah.
I've been and I've tried it and I've went the cold water dipping
Have
and
you
all that.
done that? In,
I've
what,
done
in
it
the
and
pool
it was
or in the
hot in Loch Lomond
There's fish in there. I couldn't do
on
that.
the
I'm scared
4th of January, and it was one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. Like I
So
didn't,
did you go in?
and I didn't like it after either.
Did
Like
you tell you to stay in for a bit? Or?
I couldn't get above my waist.
Oh God.
My whole body was convulsing. I hated it.
I'd be
I
scared
couldn't
eels
breathe.
In it,
It was
'cause
just
you can't see.
I
the
couldn't
bottom.
even think about it, Neil. I was
Crocodiles.
trying to breathe. It was
Loch-
awful.
Loch Ness monster.
The Loch Lomond monster.
The Loch Ness monsters made a jump
know,
for Loch Ness
exactly.
into Loch Lomond.
It's quite easy. It's quite
Well, it's got a wiggly back, so it's just like.
probably just go over. Right?
Aye, so anyway, it's not for me, but I'll go in the sauna if you want. If you anybody else want to go in the cold plunging, I'll go
do
in the
cold then. I
sauna.
don't mind the cold. I don't mind
I'm
the
going to
cold.
try it.
You
I'll
do
let
that,
You know how I got on.
and
I've
then I'll
perceived-
go in the sauna, and Carol can bring the cocktails, and
That
it'll be
sounds like a
brilliant.
plan. That sounds like a
I'll
lovely
just
day out,
serve
guys.
everyone.
Yeah. So I think maybe the most important thing is for people with small businesses to make sure that they're giving themselves time to relax, even if it's a little spell during the day, as Carol says, just taking that wee bit of time, even just being in the car, stopping for a couple of minutes, doing your box breathing,
Yes,
even having a nap, you know, closing your eyes.
Judy
just
loves a
Maybe,
nap.
maybe
love a
make
nap.
sure you stop the car if you're.
Stop the car. Sorry, I meant to say that. Stop the car. Stop the car. Stop the car. I know. Don't do it while you're driving. Have you ever done that? Put something on? Do you do that? And they put it on and they say, don't listen to this when you're driving. You're thinking, oh, I'm driving. I can't turn you off now. Do you know what I mean? Flip's sake.
I know, I was listening to a self-help book thing. I can't remember the guy's name. Joe Dispenza or
Oh,
something.
Joe.
Oh yeah,
He's so intense.
Oh,
He's
it
really
is,
intense.
okay.
And he's saying 95% of your life you're unconscious.
yes, your
Only
unconscious
5%
mind.
is you're actually conscious. So we're conscious just now because we're active. But if you're driving and you're
he's
not
meaning-
thinking about
Your
it,
action
there's-
is
Or you're
unconscious,
watching
yeah.
TV and you're not thinking about it. I'm like, oh my god, I need to up my game here.
No, but that's like for everybody. It's like that.
Ah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
because even like blinking, walking, breathing, like these are all things that are unconscious thoughts that we just do them without thinking. Like driving, when you go, oh, I've just went from there to there and I can't really remember how I've done it. And I think that's the thing. Like our unconscious mind is like 95%, and the rest of it is like we consciously make decisions. And that's why it's very important for us to, I'm off in one now. That's why it's very important for us to like program our brains with like positive thoughts and things like that, because if we make a point of doing it
You get it's a
all the
habit.
time, it becomes like muscle memory. This is you getting an insight into one of my mindful mentors lessons, it becomes like muscle memory.
Uh-huh.
So what happens is the more you do things like that, or practice gratitude, or you know, get out and get your feet on the grass and all that kind of stuff, and what happens is that begins to then program your unconscious
part of your
mind, which
habits.
makes for a
Yeah.
better mindset and
Which
life.
Which ties in with self-care as well, because self-care,
Yes.
as we're saying about self-care, it's not really so much what you do. Self-care is more the ritual of doing it, and then your mind is then convinced that you're good enough to have self-care.
Yeah.
So I think we should definitely have that as another topic in one of our future podcasts, because it's so interesting and it's so relevant to everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But for today, shall we wrap up there?
That is, yeah.
Oh, excited.
God, we're good.
Okay.
I know.
Bye,
Thank you-
everybody.
Bye. Thank you so
Thanks
much
for joining
thank you
us.
so
See you
much.
next
Go and
week.
glow.
Bye. Thank you.